After the Civil War, the number one question was, what is going to replace slavery? What system of labor? What system of politics? What system of race relations? Reconstruction is the nation's effort to come to terms with the abolition of slavery.
They were trying to figure out, how do we heal this nation? How do we stitch it back together? And then you've got 4 million freed people. How do we do this?
The 3 amendments, the 13th, 14th, and 15th, were not just small-scale changes in an existing structure. They made the Constitution, for the first time, a vehicle through which people could claim greater equality. They actually transformed the Constitution into something new and different. They took slavery out of the Constitution, where it had been embedded. They created for the first time a national definition of citizenship and insisted that all those citizens and other persons in the country had to be treated equally. And they mandated that African-American men must have the right to vote.
That amendment in 1870 said the right to vote shall not be denied or abridged on the basis of race, color, or previous condition of servitude.
The state shall not abridge the right to vote on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude.
The idea of a national standard for voting was very controversial. During the debates on the 15th Amendment, even northern states wanted to keep control of the voting qualifications because there were people in their state they didn't want voting, and that's not about blacks. California and Oregon did not ratify the 15th Amendment because they were afraid that it might let Chinese people vote. But by 1870, when the 15th Amendment was ratified, black men now had the right to vote in every state in the Union for the first time, and indeed also to hold office.
What Reconstruction offered was a fresh start for America. You had this moment where black citizens enjoyed citizenship. That was evidenced by black men going to the U.S. Senate.
You start having black elected officials in these amazingly high spaces where you would not have imagined them 20 years earlier. That was the power of Reconstruction, and that was the power of the vote.